Hey, how you guys doing? It's Green Thumb in my kitchen. We are doing a trial recipe today. It's obviously zucchini season. As you can imagine, everybody has way more zucchini than they know what to do with. And yes, there's a million and one things you can do with it, but sometimes you start running out of options. Maybe you're delivering zucchini to your friends' doors in the middle of the night and knocking and running away, like a zucchini fairy. I don't know, lots of options. But Indy was Indy posted a picture on Discord of dehydrated zucchini chips. So we're going to try some. And I say it's a trial recipe because we're only going to do, whoop, where's the camera? That many. I'm going to the garden tomorrow. I'm going to harvest more zucchini because they just never stop coming once they start. But I don't want to do an entire 10 tray dehydrator worth of zucchini chips just to find out that me and my kids don't like them, right? I'll just find other uses for them. As an example, I was going to use this zucchini right here as well in the recipe, but once I cut it open, you see all the seed development? You don't want to use developed seeds in a recipe like this because you're going to end up eating crunchy zucchini seeds. Not pleasant, right? So I'm going to find another use for this. I'm probably going to shred it and freeze it and bag it and use it for making zucchini bread so it won't get wasted. So this recipe is super simple. You need 2 ingredients. Now the recipe does call for white balsamic vinegar. I don't have any. The difference is the type of grape. Sorry. The difference between white and dark balsamic vinegar is one uses white grapes, one uses red grapes, and one is casked or stored for 12 to 25 years. That's the dark color, and the white is only done for about a year. So there's a big difference. But I have dark. We're going with dark, and you need salt. We don't use white iodized salt in my house. It's either pink Himalayan or like a pickling salt. So basically, simple process. So we are going to try using my friend's mandolin because she has one that's much nicer than me. If you want to use the little handle thing, go ahead. Sometimes I just find it really awkward. So this is my first shot using this mandolin, so let's see how it works. Oh yeah, yep. And this is the reason why I wanted to use a mandolin. Because we're dehydrating, you want everything to be the same thickness, right? Because then it's all going to work at the same speed. So this thing's working great. Now, this is a friggin' razor sharp blade. So if you're gonna do this, be real careful, okay? And don't cut your fingertips off. Or you could just swap out at this point and use a knife. I gotta get me one of these. The mandolin I have is very thin. It was given to me and it's plastic and it works nowhere near as good as this one does. Keep your fingers far out of the way, and chances are if you're going to cut something, it's probably going to be your knuckles because you got them in the wrong spot. Oh, Green Thumb, don't slice your fingers off. No, we're good. Look at that. Boom, done. Okay, that worked great. So now we need a couple of spoonfuls of balsamic vinegar. We got it. If you guys watch my channel, you know that, oh, got to shake it up because all the good stuff's at the bottom. If you guys watch my channel, you know that I generally take recipes as a guide and not as a holy truth. So this is 2 spoonfuls of balsamic for 2 medium zucchini. We're doing a little more than that. So we're gonna go with that much. Same amount of salt. Make sure your measurements are accurate. 1, 2, 3. We're just going to mix everything up. You want to get everything nicely coated. And remember, these things are going to stick together, right? So when you're tossing them, make sure you're pulling them apart, separating them, because you want the sauce on both sides. Maybe there's a little too much salt in there. Maybe these are just going to go better with some beers. All right. Now that we got them tossed, we're just going to start loading up dehydrator trays. So we're just going to space them out like that. Leave lots of room for the air to move around. You don't need to pack your dehydrator. I've got a 10 tray Cabela's dehydrator, so I've got lots of room. So I'm gonna load up all these trays and I'll be back in a minute. So we got 4 dehydrator trays filled. I actually knocked off some of the salt when I was loading them onto the trays here because it looked a little excessive. So now we're just gonna throw them in the dehydrator. And because we're only loading 4 trays, I'm leaving gaps between all the trays so we have extra movement running around there for the air. We are going to turn this to 135 degrees, right there. Shut the door. And we're rocking and rolling. No idea how long that's gonna take. So I'll keep an eye on it, and when it's done, I'll let you know how long they ran in the dehydrator for, and I'll show you what they look like when they're done, and we'll give them a test try. All right, see you then. And there we go. That is our test run of salt and vinegar zucchini chips. They are definitely hard, definitely crispy. I ran these for about 30 hours because I wanted them to be, you know, crunchy. They came out a little saltier than I'd hoped, but this is a test run, right? So what I would do is next time I would reduce some of the salt, even though there was lots left in the bottom of the bowl. I would reduce some of the salt content, and I would probably soak them in the balsamic vinegar for maybe 10 or 15 minutes to let more of the balsamic vinegar soak into them, because there's not a lot of the balsamic vinegar flavor to them. They're just more salty than anything. Now, I mean, they'd probably be good dipped in some guacamole or some hell of good onion dip or something, maybe something to knock back the salt a little bit. But all in all, I would probably do it again. But like I said, more salt and a longer soak in the balsamic. So we're going to put a cap on it, put a label on it, throw it in the pantry. Just another way to put some food away, guys. You know, every single jar Every jar of food you put away from your garden is one more jar of food you have stored in your house. So that's what it's all about. Hope you guys like this one. Have an awesome day. I'll see you on the next video. I've got a whole bunch partially filmed. I'll be releasing videos all week long. So subscribe to the channel. You really should. Absolutely you should. It's just that little bell right down there. You just tap that with your finger. And then hit the thumbs up, leave me a comment, share this video, whatever it is. You guys know what to do. Grow good food. See ya.